Millie, Valerie, Mackenzie, Aaliyah, all these players with so much experience. How does that help you guys as you look to reach your ultimate goal?
Yeah, to have a pitching staff like we have, it's pretty special. They all complement each other well, different types of pitchers, different velocities. They hit their spots really well, change speeds really well. They work really hard on their defense, so they fill their positions really well. But as a coach, it gives us the ability to give teams different looks. Certainly there are games where we may pitch by committee this year a little bit, where we have a starter, a middle reliever, and a closer, very similar to baseball, which is, you don't do that a lot in fast pitch softball, but that's certainly an option for us this year. But our pitching staff complements each other really well. They're all really hard workers, great teammates, and looking for big things out of our pitching staff again this year.
Valerie Cagle was named #1 player in the country by Softball America. How is she able to keep that in perspective and not let that become too big? I mean, it seems like she doesn't really care about that expectation.
Yeah, Valerie's she's a little bit of a different cat, and certainly, to be honored with the National Player of the Year is something special. And I'm certain she has some expectations going in, this year, and how she copes with that is a work in progress, but she's just such a consistent player, whether it's pitching, hitting for power, fielding, playing first base. There's no question that she's a generational type talent, and as a coach and as her teammates, it's really fun to watch her play every day. But I think the biggest thing Valerie has to do is really understand that last year's over and this is a whole new year, and everybody starts 0-0, and just go out and enjoy her last year playing college softball and compete the best of her ability, and that's all we can ask of her, and I think that's all she can ask of herself.
I guess, are there any ways you feel like she can improve? Like, how do you coach the best player?
After last year, I think there's certainly some areas, defensively, it's she's just such a talent, and it's hard kind of going between pitching and first base, but I think she can improve a little bit there. Obviously, offensively, she put up great numbers last year. But you're always going to strive to get better and maybe not be so hard on herself when she doesn't have success, and be able to release some of her failures and refocus and reload real quick. But other than that, she's just such a terrific talent, and she's such a hard worker that she's going to just get better by the fact that she's in the 5th year. She's more mature. She's been through almost every situation you can be in, except getting over that last hump to do the World Series.
How do you guys not pressurize that in terms of getting to that?
I think obviously it's standing there in front of us. We have kind of a mantra this year that we're going to knock down the door, and you can't hide from it. So we understand that this is a game that you got to face reality sometimes, and as such a young program, we've been so close. We've been to super regionals the last 2 years that. It is our goal, and we talk about it, we prepare for it, and we expect to be there, and that's a little bit different than maybe last year or 2 years ago, where we're hoping to be there. Now it's an expectation, and it's reality. We're facing it head on, and that's where we want to go.
As a coach, when you watch Valerie play, do you sometimes forget in the moment that you got a Valerie playing for you, and you're just kind of going through the motions of coaching and trying to manage the game, those kind of things, and maybe when you sit back, you think about, man, she's really special. I've enjoyed watching her all these years.
Oh, no doubt. As a coach, you sometimes become a fan. Today, her last at bat, game tied, purple and orange scrimmage, but still it's a tie game. She comes up and hits the go-ahead home run. So I've seen that plenty of times in her career, so nothing ever surprises me. But yeah, there's a lot of times where I become a fan and actually, just enjoy watching her play and compete, and that will never get old. I mean, I'm so happy that she's a Clemson Tiger, and obviously she'll be in the record books forever. But we're going to enjoy, watching her play one more year, and hopefully we can all reach our final goal and get to that World Series and win a championship.
Coach, last year she kind of struggled late in games on the mound, giving up some runs. How much you contributed that to her rehabbing from the shoulder surgery versus her just relaxing and just enjoying the moment?
Yeah, I think, it's a long season. I think she's a little tired last year. I don't think it had anything to do with the injury. I think we were facing some very good teams on the road, with Liberty and Virginia Tech, and then, facing Auburn here in a tough game and pulling out game 2 of the regional to send us to the super regional, and then facing Oklahoma last year. I thought, hitters are prepared. There's a lot of information, a lot of video out there, so hitters, prepare for us. And during late part of the season, it's almost like you have to reinvent yourself a little bit. And I think she's learned from that. Coach Jameson does a great job with our pitching staff. And, you kind of live through these games and moments in time, and you get better and learn from your experiences. And that's, hopefully what we're going to do this year. And hopefully Valerie continues to work on that for the stretch run this year as well.
Coach, what is